What is up, watch people? This is Tony with Talking Timepieces with Tony. Excuse me. Formerly my channel of Tony's Timepiece Review. Um, Again, I'll just keep doing this until I get more subs. My last channel, Tony's Timepiece Review, I had gotten over 300 subscribers in just a few weeks, and um, on top of that, I had a lot more, more subscribers, a lot of views, over 30,000 views in 3 weeks, and I've had the channel since early 2017. Bottom line is, got a new phone, and I couldn't access my Gmail account due to a phone number issue thingy, the previous phone number I had apparently, and I can't get in. I cannot recover that channel. So having said that, this is my new channel, Talking Timepieces with Tony, and I've had a few beers, so we're gonna do. Since I only have, I think 9 fucking subscribers, and I appreciate my 9 subscribers. I love you guys, man, and anyone who interacts with me, I really do. So have a sip of beer, and I'm gonna talk a little bit, and I'm gonna rant a little bit. So I'm wearing my brand new 41 millimeter Rolex Submariner, reference number 124060. This is just, the funny thing is I did a previous video on my last channel when I bought my Tudor Black Bay 58, and when I did my video on that, I said I wasn't really a huge fan of the Submariner. I loved the vintage Submariners, the 5112 and the 5113, and the older subs, but I didn't want to buy a vintage sub just simply because I wouldn't wear it, just because I don't like wearing vintage watches in case I damage them. So the Tudor Black Bay 58 was like the perfect, what I call a brand new old school Rolex, if that makes sense. But by having that Tudor, it made me fall in love with the Submariner. And so when I got this just a few weeks ago for my AD, I wasn't on a waiting list. I stated this in a previous video, and it's one of the best watches I think I've ever purchased. I've been wearing it pretty much daily, and it's super comfortable. Again, 41 millimeters ceramic bezel with platinum insert, or yeah, platinum coated on the bezel numbers and ring. Um, and it's just gorgeous, especially in the light. I love this watch. I was last weekend I was wearing my Cartier Santos, and I was getting ready to leave to go somewhere, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna put my Rolex on. And thank God, because I was actually, my neighbor was getting in the car with me, and I was cleaning some stuff off the seat, and something, I banged it really hard, and I was like, I got some scuff marks on the watch, and I just polished it right off, and it's all good, no scratches. If I'd been wearing my Cartier Santos, I'd have been pissed, because it would have scratched the fuck out of the bezel, man, because it's high polish. So anyway, super glad that I was wearing this when that happened. Super, just an awesome watch. I love it. I'm just kind of just trying to do something with this channel, man. I don't, no, I'm not on really any algorithms right now, so I don't know who's watching this thing. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was some of these YouTubers, these watch YouTubers, that are popular. And the funny thing is, man, some of these guys actually think they're fucking celebrities. You know, I'm from Hollywood. I'm from LA. I'm in the entertainment industry. Sorry, I've had quite a few beers, so that's why I'm doing this rant. But mm, you know, I don't get it. It's like, dude, and I don't want to throw out names like Federico or something like that, but when you go to their Instagram page and they have themselves listed as a public figure, dude, you are not a fucking public figure. Not by a long shot. Muhammad Ali was a public figure. Michael Jackson's a public figure. A lot of Brad Pitt's a public figure, Federico I'm sorry, I don't want to keep using that name because there's actually quite a. Oh, that was a string of my guitar that just broke. I guess it's not liking my language. Holy shit, that's never happened. Not while I'm sitting here. Damn. Yeah, it just broke. I don't know if you heard that, but anyway, Um, weird. It's this place is a little bit haunted anyway. So, um, but the thing is like some of these watch guys, yeah, they have a lot of followers, and sometimes people go out, they go out in public, and people sometimes do recognize them. Yeah, I'll give them that. That does happen. But as far as labeling yourself as a public figure or the real John P or something like that, it's like what opposed to all the other fucking fake John P's that are out there. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, really? I know I don't want to drop names. All right. So I am in the entertainment industry, been in it for a long time, most of my life. And I do know a lot of celebrities, right? A lot of people that are legit, right? That don't even have themselves with that kind of title. There's just so much bullshit with that. It's like, who do you think, dude, you have a YouTube channel. That's it. All right. So, and then some of them, like they start fighting with each other, like Nico fighting with uh, some other Tim Wright guy or whatever. And then you've got who's that British guy, Paulthorpe, who he's like the Rolex cop guy. Sorry, I'm just bagging on all these guys. If this channel ever gets big, I'm gonna be the total dick. So, but the bottom line is we should buy watches because we love them. You know what I mean? And wear them and enjoy them. It's not this whole thing. People get so upset and crazed about this whole Rolex shortage, and there's not even a Rolex shortage. It's just what the hype is now. Everything's all about hype. And everyone has their own opinions, just like me. I have my opinion. I'm not saying I'm the end all. I know everything. I certainly don't. But I certainly enjoy my watch. You know, and I'm not going to let drama with other channels get in the way of what I'm going to buy or what I'm not going to buy or what I like or what I don't like. I've been doing this for a long time, not so much YouTube since 2017, but I was in the watch game for a very long time prior to all this YouTube stuff. Prior to YouTube, you know, um, I was a watchmaker. I had my own watch company. I was successful. I had Rolex. I bought them. I sold them. Cartier, Patek Philippe. This is long before flipping and all that stuff. This is when you would go to the Barnes and Noble and buy a magazine and read, Watch Time magazine and just sit there and just drool over these awesome watches. Anyway, I just wanted to say that it's like some of these YouTubers are just getting so out of hand with the way that they carry themselves, the way that they act. And they all sit there and try to tell you how legit they are, especially the ones that are in the gray market that sell shit. You know, it's like, dude, I remember when you had a Yugo and now you drive a new Porsche. Well, you didn't get that from, being the straight up shooter guy that you say you are. Um, God, it sounds like I'm really targeting someone, doesn't it? But I'm not meaning to. So, um, and it's okay to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But, there's so much bullshit with what these guys say. Keep in mind that these guys that have these big channels that do sell watches, they're in the business of selling watches. So they're in the business and trying to sell you into believing how real and legit they are. Okay. Keep that in mind. So, having said that, it's like, I don't have too much more to say, I guess, because it's getting, over 8 minutes, and who's watching this shit anyway? It's just another fucking video at this point, until I get some more subscribers. And if I don't, I don't, simple as that. So, but I do want to wish everyone a very happy weekend. I hope you're having a few beers or a drink of your choice. So, having said that, I could keep going, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to say something I'll regret. All right, take care.